Shalom, Israel. Most High in Christ bless. I'm Officer Razes with Israel United in Christ. And in this video, we'll be discussing Fiji's colonial nightmare. The people of Fiji are part of the 12 tribes of Israel, according to the prophecy in Isaiah 11:11 and Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 15 through 68. Let's take a look into the history of Fiji and how colonialism affected the indigenous people to this very day. Discovery and initial contact. Fiji was first discovered and invaded by European explorers in the 17th century. Dutch explorer Abel Tasman was the first European to sight Fiji in 1643, but it wasn't until the 19th century that Europeans began to establish a presence in the island and conquer the native people. These Europeans instituted blackbirding, which was the practice of enslaving South Pacific Islanders, putting them on slave ships and transporting them to the cotton and sugar plantations. Revelation chapter 6 and verse 2, "And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer." Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies, for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you." Missionary Influence. Christian missionaries, particularly from England, began arriving in Fiji in the early 19th century. They played a significant evil role in shaping Fijian society and culture, and their presence also laid the groundwork for colonial expansion. The island of Fiji is 64% Christian. The Europeans were able to conquer Fiji by converting the chiefs into Christians. The colonization of Fiji by the British in 1874 ensured that Christianity grew and prospered even further. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 17. "They sacrifice unto devils, not to God, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not." Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 36. "The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there thou shalt serve other gods, wood and stone." Treaty of Cession. In 1874, after years of negotiation, Fiji was ceded to Great Britain by its chiefs through the Treaty of Cession. This marked the formal beginning of British colonial rule in Fiji. Psalm chapter 55 and verse 20. "He hath put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords." 2 Ezra chapter 11 and verse 42. "For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable, thou hast loved liars, and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm." Plantation Economy. British colonial authorities established a plantation economy in Fiji, relying heavily on indentured labor from India after destroying the indigenous people and the ending of slavery. Indian laborers were brought to Fiji to work on sugarcane plantations, fundamentally altering the demographic makeup of the island. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 16. "Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field." Ezra chapter 9 and verse 7. "Since the days of our fathers have we been in great trespass unto this day, and for our iniquities have we, our kings, and our priests been delivered into the hand of the kings of the lands, to the sword, to captivity, and to a spoil, and to confusion of face, as it is this day." Decolonization. Fiji gained independence from Britain in 1970. Despite gaining independence, Britain's influence in politics, society, and economy is very much visible. Fiji's colonial past continues to haunt the island to this very day. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 45. "Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkened not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which I commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever."